You are now listening to the No Cupcake Zone podcast, sponsored by CJ Noel Insurance Services, where you can find all your financial and insurance solutions. For more information, please contact cjnoelinsurance.com or call 239-403-8391. Make sure to also visit NoCupcakeZone.com for future and past shows. Enjoy the show.
Explicit content must be 18 or older.
So boy music.
Aussi belle que vous êtes, je veux prendre mon temps pour apprendre à vous connaître. Vous êtes extrêmement magnifique là. Celui que je désire, celui qui fait battre mon cœur. Je t'aime pour la vie, c'est ça, hein?
Quand on passe, j'ai passé sur vous. Pas qu'il y ait un monde sans pas t'as fait pour vous. Moi, je voulais nous trop bon l'amour, pas au plaisir, caresser dodo. Quand on passe, j'ai fixé sur vous. Pas qu'il y ait un monde sans pas t'as fait pour vous. Moi, je voulais nous trop bon l'amour, pas au plaisir, caresser dodo. Just name the day and we'll fly away to a shelter spot so far away. Cause I'm feeling you and I know you know. In the sunrise glow, whisper low. I'm talking real serious to you, baby. Trying to get closer to you, lady. God didn't lie when he made you, baby. Thick thighs, driving nigga crazy.
Pied campé, j'en parlais c'est tête chargée, j'en l'habille c'est tête pété, j'en marché li étiquette. Call me up Monday to Friday.
It's your boy Triple BLACK, aka the number one stunner, aka the boss, aka Jean-Abel, Jacmel, and Gonaïve. All black, bitch. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody out there for tuning in to No Cupcake Zone. Hey, man. It's the homie Pyro and the homie Maybach. Check out the track, man. Go to his SoundCloud, man. He's dropping hot fire right now, man. Fish grease. You already know what it is, man. Hey, the Haitian movement is coming full strength. You know, back in the days, you had Wyclef. So you got Haitian Fresh doing those things. You finna have Pyro, man. I believe in that boy. Shout out to Maybach and Danger doing their things. And I gotta holla at them boys, man. Get on the show. Hey, you know, I need me another sponsor, so I gotta holla at their studio. You can get the plug if you're hearing this, because I am the plug. Let me run off on them.
Ran off on the floor twice.
Touchdown. It's your boy Triple Black. Hey, thank you again for the support you guys been giving me, man. I gotta give you guys much love. I posted the demographics in the areas that show me support. Naples, you're back on the map. You're back at number 1. Shout out to Fort Lauderdale. Hey, Fort Myers, Lehigh, I told you guys I'm coming for you. So I got to get me a guest, you know, to get those numbers back up. Shout out to the Midwest, you know, Green Bay, Sioux Falls, you know, all those places. I don't care who listen to me, man. Also, Australia. I got people out in Australia that feeling Triple Black. So I'm international. I got a couple great guests, man. This interview, the boy Pyro came through. We chopped it up. Great interview. You know, he was one of the original East Siders, you know. a lot of people are probably going to criticize me. Man, why are you going local? Why are you doing the 239? You know what, B? That's all I know. Hey, you know, I would have taken it in a different direction, but you know what it is, man. Hey, make sure you guys go out there to Spreaker, iTunes, and also NoCupcakeZone.com. And your boy got an app. You know, go to my Facebook page and get my app. You know, all you gotta do, just put it on your phone. You get access to all my podcasts and all the content. And also, if you need some advertising, hit me up, man. Great way to get your business out there. Very reasonable. You know, chop it up with me, and I'll come up with a customized media package for you out there. Shout out to CJ Noel Insurance, the sponsor. You already know what it is. Hey, for all your insurance needs, man, go and get, CJ, help from CJ. And advertising, one of the most important aspects of advertising is branding. And if you listen to this show, I bet you know who CJ Noel Insurance is. You know, it's all about branding. You know, that's why like those teams play big money to have their. No, I'm sorry. I'm talking about those corporations. They pay big money to have their name associated with those fields. That's a concept with branding. If you want to build a brand, and it takes repetition, and advertising helps you get that repetition. So holla at your boy, man. Get you on the show. Also, tune in. I got some great guests coming. You know, let me bust a couple shots. I ain't got time to bust 50 shots, but you get the hint, man. Shout out to the boy D. He's coming through. Okay, you already know what it is. A short commercial break, and then we'll get to the show. Holla at your boy.
Have you ever asked yourself, what if something happens to me? How is my family protected? Will I be able to retire one day? Am I covered? Are my taxes filed correctly? These are all important questions that need to be answered. Visit the experts at CJ Noel Insurance Services for all your financial and insurance needs. Internationally known for their excellence, CJ Noel Insurance has proudly served the Naples area for over 20 years and is the #1 Blue Cross Blue Shield health insurance provider in the Southwest Florida area. Conveniently located in Naples at 2800 Davis Boulevard, Suite 208, stop by or call 239-403-8391 for an appointment or a quote.
You are now listening to the No Cupcake Zone podcast, where there ain't nothing sweet. Hosted by your boy, Triple Black. Now back to our show.
Pyro, man, what is good, homie?
What is going on, man? I can't complain. Everything's going pretty good, man. What's up with you? What's good?
Hey, you know, I'm living. No Cupcake Zone is ascending right now. You know, I'm trying to take it to the top of the charts. You know, I'm not asking for it anymore. I'm taking it. I'm taking it over. I got my foot on their necks right now.
All right, that's how you gotta do it, though. Sometimes you gotta take that route, man.
Yeah, man.
No more. I like that. But you've been doing your thing, though, man. Like I said, I've been checking out pretty much all the episodes we came out with, man. Very interesting, man. I've been a loyal listener. See, you doing your thing. Now you say you taking it, you ain't asking no more. I like that.
So you're actually admitting to actually listening, because there's a lot of people out there that do be listening but don't want to say it. I see you guys out there. I see the numbers, but you know.
You know what it is, though? You know what it is? A lot of people, especially on this area, they hate to admit things. Like you said, they could be watching it, but it hurts them to tell you that. Like, what's so hard about that? You know what I'm saying? What's it gonna hurt to be, hey man, I like it, so I like that. Hey, you did a good job. That's the problem we got. But hey, you got people listening to you, man. You might not be all in now. You go all over the place, different cities. So something's working, bro. Keep doing it.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, I'm taking it, man. Yeah. But enough about No Cupcake Zone, sponsored by CJ Noel Insurance. I love the ring of that.
Yeah.
My sponsor, man. Shout out to CJ.
Shout out to CJ. Shout out to the man. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. So what's good with you?
Man, I can't complain. Like I said, I just moving, dodging and moving, doing my thing, man, working. Just enjoying life, man, really doing what I want to do. And I'm at peace right now with myself, man, and just let everything that's coming my way just come. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, man. I'm just letting it come. Just trying new stuff out, man. Like you hit me up, I'm like, man, I gotta get on here. So hit me up, man. I want originators, East Sider.
Really?
Going River. Yeah,
hey,
originators,
Hey, let me ask you this, dog. Were you a fresh off the boat when you first came here?
I mean, I was born in Haiti, so I had to be fresh off. You know what I'm saying? Off a plane. I'm gonna check you on that one.
I'm talking about fake Tommy Hilfiger, like Push Miyagi Niga, like that type boat.
Only thing I might have in common with, like, I listened to one of my cousins on here. Somebody had on them kung fu shoes. I did some kung fu shoes. The little Chinese sandals, whatever the things was. But
yeah.
And the flower shirts. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't
church shoes.
Go through that. Church shoes. I had a couple episodes for that, but fairly, man, my parents, my people, they were pretty cool, man. I was pretty straight when I got to elementary. I wasn't that bad, but everybody, we all go through it.
What elementary school did you go to?
Man, I was over there at Shadowline Elementary, man.
Really?
Shadowline, yeah.
Whoa. I went to Shadowline too. I guess everybody with the Shadowline that was on the east side. So you were east side representative, man. State your apartment, man. What?
Man, to be honest with you, I'm either the first building that ever was built over there, or I was the last one. I know I was in the last possible building where we used to play Get It and Go. I used to look outside my window watching the Gators come up from coming out the water and all that. So depending how you look at it, either I was the first one in that corner, or maybe I was the last building. But sorry, I didn't know the building number like that, but that's where I was at, man, right in that corner.
Yes, yeah, Get It and Go, no boundaries. Talk about, man, who were some of your friends, man, coming up, man?
Coming up, man, it was basically, being new and all, from Haiti over there, man. I quickly, my homeboy J1, he being Bahamian and all. Me, J1, KP, everybody, D Boykin, even I knew everybody on the east side knew everybody. So it was just like, you know how it is, man. Herschel, who else was out there, man? We just shout out to Tukey, man. Tukey Tukey one of the big homies that took the liking, you know what I'm saying? He liked me at first, you feel me? He kind of showed me the little rope. When you know how he used to be back then, dog. It was, you Haitian was like a cuss word, you know how that was. So
right.
It got to a point like he was one of the originators. I ain't really look at it like that. So I gotta shout him out. Herschel was the same way too. Jeremiah, they all kind of just, they looked out. So I appreciate that. Yeah, there was some genuine dudes.
So you had to face a lot of that. I mean, it wasn't like quite Miami, but a lot of the misconceptions about Haitians and eating cats and us doing voodoo and all that stuff. You had to wear that on your sleeve, huh?
I did, and it made me who I am too. Not to say it was all bad. It was a lot. I mean, I learned a lot too. So people that got to know me kind of realized, hey man, it ain't, it got to a point, man. By the time I was in middle school, man, half of them forgot I was even Haitian. And it wasn't like I wasn't claiming I wasn't or nothing like that. It just got to a point, once you generally meet, get to know somebody, I'm black, you black. Got to that point, and I started playing sports, got me closer to that. So, my childhood was great, man. I would never trade it for nothing right now, man. Some of these kids right now would probably love to have lived the time we lived. You feel me? Where, in town was the spot. I can literally tell you, bro, I never went past, let me see. I never went past the mall, bro.
Me neither.
The farthest, I would never go past the mall, and then from the east side, I would never go past town center. That was like the areas coming from in town. You either go to the east or you can go towards the mall. So I never went past those two places that I told you. So that's how it was. Golden Gate. Man, I didn't know how Golden Gate looked like until God knows when. You know what I'm saying? So,
boy, yeah, you're right about that. Everything was everything, man. We had so much fun. The furthest you would actually go is like Fleshman Park, and that was just for football practice.
Football practice.
We were close to the beach. You can go fishing.
Get your good old reliable bike. You good. I miss all that, man. Come on.
How many times you got your bike stolen?
Couple times, but you'll never know who it is. You might even catch somebody don't spray paint that shit, act like it is and shit. So you get that every now and then. No, I can't work with cats out, but
I got my bike stolen so many times. I even had a person steal my bike and argue with me about it.
Who was that?
I think it was Junkie Jr.
Junkie Jr. Early photo. I don't put it over. Yeah, Junkie.
I think he was the one. He took my bike, dog, and then I tried to get it back from him. He argued with me about it.
Junkie, yeah, Junkie Jr. No, Junkie Jr. only do I know to walk off in the track meet.
What?
Like he walked off the field on the track. It was time for him. I don't know if it was to do the lap on the track. Man, I looked. It was at Naples High. Who was going to middle school? We had the annual track and field between all the middle school. And Chucky walked right off during the meet. He walked.
He walked right off during the meet.
He came up.
Like the race? Was it over?
Yeah. Hey, it was. Man, I'm telling you, those who remember that, I'm telling you, man, Junkie Jr. walked off the track and came and sat right on the bleachers.
Wow. Hilarious.
Junkie Jr.
Hey, man. So, middle school, golf you, man. Talk about that experience.
School, man. That was everything. To be able to get up in the morning, just walk through, from the project over there to pass off 14th and 13th Street. We would stop by KP's house first. KP, and then we'll go over to J1's house, and then, from there, round up and go across the track and get ready to go. Oh, first we'll stop at, as soon as we go from across the track, check out D and all them, we will go over there to, what was it, Ace Hardware? Not Ace, what was the name? Sunshine.
Sunshine Ace.
Yeah, we just go in there, get us a little breakfast and all that, and we just walk the rest of the way. It was all the memories, man. I remember getting up early in the morning, dog, from when my old boy used to fuck up on my haircut.
You got one of them Haitian scissor cuts,
yeah, my old boy was serious. I'll go over there to J1 and just say, hey, man, even me out right quick, and he would go to school. Or the other way around, I done seen little Joe on Sunday, right? Get my fresh fade, fresh whatever. I even had the balls to go ahead and do a beehive in my head one time. And if you in a Haitian household, you cannot come with no.
Did you put an earring on? You might as well just put an earring on too.
I did everything like that, man. But oh man,
Haitian rebel.
Sundays, you go to bed early because if you get a chance to sneak out without going to church on Sunday nights, you're good. Watching Living Color, you kind of tuck yourself into, you know, in bed early. So when they get home, you already asleep. So I had my shit all covered up. I'm good. Got up early in the morning. Got up. Yeah, I thought I could beat him getting up, you know, get ready and get to school. He was up bright and early. I had a hoodie on, so I made it out the house. So I got one day to go to school with a little beehive. By the time I got home that afternoon, all hell broke out, bro. This nigga slapped my hair bald. Slap ball, man. So,
man.
Memories, man.
God.
Lil Joe used to get tired of me coming back over there to fix up stuff, because he'll bring me right over there. Hey, I do not ask for my son for no haircut like this. Cut it off.
My mom was the one that used to save me from getting them haircuts from my dad. Like, he used to use straight scissors in a Gillette to cut my hair. Soup bowl. Horrible.
Oh, yeah, the soup bowl, yeah.
Oh, man. That was so embarrassing, man. Like, Lil Joe and Joe Louis were saviors, boy. When I started getting haircuts from them, it was like heaven sent, man. My dad was terrible at cutting hair.
See, my mom and dad, they loved for me to go to Joe Louis, because they knew he wasn't finna do no crazy shit in my hair. If they went up there and say, "Hey, I want this haircut like this, like that," that's it. Mm-hmm. Now, you know, when you get a little older, you want to get some of the you know, different kind of hairdos and shit or hairstyles. You go to Lil Joe.
Nike check.
Get all my
Did you get a Nike check?
Your football number in the back. Yeah, went through all that stage, man.
You got a DJ before?
Yeah, you know, that's
with a little ponytail.
That's one
with
of
a
the
little rat tail,
man. You know, DJ and all that. You put everything back there. Whatever you stood for, you either wrote your name or you will put your jersey number or your AKA, you know, whatever. But that's how it was.
That's crazy, man. I remember all that. Yeah. The slap in the head from Joe Louis. Slap you right back in the head every time.
Shut up, boy.
Boy, get up. They used to have a battle, bro, between, like, who was the best at cutting hair. I actually think Joe Louis was better than Lil Joe.
I mean, I looked at it like, hey, it was any, you know, depending what you were looking for. I just know I never went across the track to get my haircut.
Nah.
Across the track.
Yeah, I know who was across the track. I used to. I heard about that. Ain't gonna say no names, but I heard somebody used to go in the bathroom and whip up a little something in the bathroom, come out and fucking people head all up.
Go butt wild on your shit.
I'll never forget it. My best friend Shad, boy, got messed up by him.
Oh, man.
And he tried to fix it, and then it became even worse.
But hold up. How did he, out of all the people that cut hair back then, remember when what's the name came down here? It was a big deal when Sugar Ray Leonard came down here.
Yeah.
He gonna tell me he cut his hair. I think he went to that shop though.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, if I can remember correctly, he went to that shop, and I don't know if he you know touched him up or nothing, but that's where he was at. You don't remember that, Sugar Ray?
I heard about it. I think he actually has the picture, right? He used to have the picture in his office.
He should. I mean, I know Sugar Ray came down, was in the hood. I'm just I'm pretty sure he did go over there. He did go over there.
Sure.
I don't know if it was just something that he went and just, you know, shake hands and say what's up, or he actually sat down and got faded up.
Yeah. Hey, talk about Pop Warner, man. Yeah. Man, when did you get into football?
Pop Warner was a savior, man. I think that was probably probably the best thing that ever happened to me growing up, because it got everybody to come together. You know, like I made some lasting friends from Pop Warner, man. Like I could wonder somebody that I played football with, and we just go back into straight stories, man. I think that was probably the best thing to ever happen to me when I was growing up. I got into football. Who got me into football? I think it was just us being in school, and I seen everybody coming to school with a jersey. Like I think somewhat what CJ was saying. Like you know, I'm at golf you and I'm seeing it. Actually, I was at Shadowline. It was started early, but I didn't play. But I used to always see, like at the time I think it was Tyrone. Then you'll see like, you know, people around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who just wear their jerseys. And then, you know, I'm like, who the Gators? But then my parents never let me play. They were scared. They thought it was too rough of a sport.
Were you playing soccer?
No, I actually was real. I was real good in soccer. Coming from Haiti, I was over here, and that's all I knew. I was real good, you know, watching soccer all the time. I just never really paid no mind to football. It's just that I knew I was fast, and believe it or not, I was very, very strong at that time too. So it just got to the point, my 6th grade year, I think D, and I forgot who else was it though. They were just telling me, you should go out there and play. And that's when it started. I just went out there one time and then just started learning from there.
Yeah. So you were part of I remember you guys, boy, you were part of the Pretty Clique. You and KP, all them dudes, right? Y'all used to be the freshest on the first day of the school, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say we were the freshest. We always kept ourselves. Nah, you know.
You were in high school. You were the Tommy Squad.
No, I was in the Tommy. That was.
Yeah, you were, dog. You used to have that little thing hanging. The Tommy Squad.
That was Atiba and all those guys. We was I think they called us the Pretty Boys, but the Tommy Boys was somebody else. It was just a bunch of different cliques, man. I don't think it spread that much. Just a couple of cats that probably just, you know, George. They labeled George like that. Shout out to my homie George, man. They labeled him as a Pretty Boy. So that's who I was always around too. Me, George, and Henry, and all that. So we just kind of got labeled like that, but it was cool, man.
Yeah. So, man, back to the Gators. Y'all had like a deep squad. You guys were even so deep. People like Meanius and Clifton didn't even start.
Well, I mean, you gotta understand, Clifton was younger,
right?
So he was always playing with the big boys too. So, and Meanius was I think maybe a year younger and all that. So it just at different times. I think Clifton came up there. I think he was in 6th grade or so. I don't remember, but yeah, Clifton always been a beast. You know that. But we didn't have a squad that was. I could put that squad up to any squad that ever came out of Naples. I mean, it came out of on the Gator field. That's how confident I think we was. I mean, it was me, T, D, Meanius, Clifton. Come on, KP, Tarvis, Eddie, Johnson. Man, I can go on, bro. Johnson Fontes. Man, it was just Quentin Ford was on that squad. We was all over the place. We had on the Chico, Alex Benacourt. We had Elise. I mean, we was all over the place, man. We had every position filled up. We had two for every position. We had at least two, a starting 11, and even the second string was even wild too. I don't believe we even had a second string. Everybody played. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You always see somebody coming in and out, like left and right halfback was switching in and out, fullbacks we switched out. So it was fun, bro. We used to always, you know how the Gators is.
You guys used to blow out some teams, huh?
Yeah, charter bus. We got on like Gator jackets, cheerleaders on fleek. You know, everybody looking good. They used to hate us when we came through, man.
Yeah, you guys.
Somebody go to Money Boys.
Well, you guys had some speed on that team, man.
Yeah, we did. We actually did. Oh, my bad. One of the fastest persons to ever come out of Cuyahoga County was on our team too. Kareem Walker. Almost forgot about Kareem. Yeah, we had speed. We had speed. For sure.
So you guys would have gave Ronald them a run for their money.
I tell him that. I tell him that all the time. He's always, you know, they had a raw team too. But I think I told him in junior that I'm like, regardless of how much speed you guys had and raw talent, I think we used to bring the hammer a little harder than they did. We used to make you not want to run that ball again. You could do all that pretty shit and all that, but when we came down to it, I think we would have laid down the wood. Them boys probably would have slowed down a lot. That's what they got to understand, that all the Dwaynes and Ronalds and the Juniors and all that, they had, we lay that wood on them, I think they would have slowed down. That's one thing I think we had against them. We had a starting 11 man on defense that was just, everywhere you went, everybody was flying to the ball.
Did you guys ever win any championships though?
I mean, we didn't win like the nationals like they did. I mean, we always won our conference, and we always went to like every bowl game we ever went to. I never lost a bowl game. I think only team that ever beat us, I think, was the Fort Myers Rebels, and I think I might have played them like 3 times.
And did you guys ever beat them?
Let me see if I beat Fort Myers. No, I actually never beat Fort Myers, but it's just, you know, we had our battles, man. We really had our battles, you know what I'm saying? Fort Myers always came to play. And I think it was just, every time we played them, it was always, I think the last time we played them was like they say that's probably one of the best, games they ever seen. We went to like, double overtime. Thriller against them. Up in, it wasn't Fort Myers, I think. Cypress Lake Field. We played them over there, and we should have won that game too, but, you know, sorry it is though.
Yeah, it was, so D. Boykins, all those KP, all of them were on your team?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
I think KP played receiver. D was, safety, played running back too. Man, we'll stack everywhere, bro. We'll stack everywhere.
Yeah. So, going into high school, man, did you start at Naples?
No, I actually started right before high school. I moved. You know, I went to Haiti and got stuck. So like, not in the beginning of it. I think right after the football season I got stuck. But I actually went to Dillard High School in Fort Lauderdale and played over there for a little bit. Then I moved back to Naples after my parents, you know, came back down here and stuff. So actually I went to Dillard High School first.
The Powerhouse, Dillard?
The Powerhouse, yeah.
Wow. How was that experience? Did you play varsity?
Yeah, I played varsity my freshman year up there. It was an experience that, I mean, come on, damnly 90% of the school was black. You know what I'm saying? And it was the first time I went to an actual program where nobody played both ways. They had a starting, you know, offense, starting defense, starting kickoff team, starting, well, you know what I'm saying, kickoff return team. Like you played actually whatever position you were supposed to play. You didn't have nobody. Unless you was that superstar that they had, you know, whenever it's an important game, they'll put you here and there, but majority of the whole team played one position. That was a great experience though. You know, I was basically, like a third down, like I was a third down back. I would come in third downs. They used me reverses. I did kickoff returns and stuff like that. So being a freshman, they really got me the opportunity to really, you know, I learned the game to a whole new other level. You know what I'm saying? And playing with all them dudes were huge. So when I got back down, I went to Lely because it was half of the season. My parents got together that night and I went to Lely. I was living in Iowa State. That was my zone. And game before against Baron Collier, I was gonna face my dog Hirsch. So my knees in practice. That was the first time, man. I tore that up. And ever since then it just kinda I tore my knees up twice, man. So after that I'm like, you know what? Maybe this ain't for me. So I never really got it. I came back, went to Naples High. Went to spring football, and that was a real nice team too. I mean, we had my boy Howard was on there, Mark Mouton, DeMar, Willie Washington, Jeff. We had a squad, and we was just starting to get things together, man. And then, you know, throughout the year after that, maybe before it started again, I told my other knee, you know what? I was just, you know, I felt like doctors told me that my ligaments, I had real thin ligaments. And my brother got blessed with real wide ligaments, so that's how that worked.
Oh, man. Hey, Pyro, we're going to take a short break, man. We got to go talk some more for football, all right?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever asked yourself, what if something happens to me? How is my family protected? Will I be able to retire one day? Am I covered? Are my taxes filed correctly? These are all important questions that need to be answered. Visit the experts at CJ Noel Insurance Services for all your financial and insurance needs. Internationally known for their excellence, CJ Noel Insurance has proudly served the Naples area for over 20 years and is the #1 Blue Cross Blue Shield health insurance provider in the Southwest Florida area. Conveniently located in Naples at 2800 Davis Boulevard, Suite 208. Stop by or call 239-403-8391 for an appointment or a quote.
Want to advertise on this show? Contact host Triple Black to hear the No Cupcake Zone media package.
Pyro, Tom G, yeah, she doing that.
We step up on the scene, you know I'm looking clean. Pockets so small, free band, that's the MO. We listening to the future, I'm looking for her. I think I just found her. Shorty's a 10. Her body's a 10. Money to the sky, I'm about to make it rain. My niggas to my side, and they about to make it rain. Shorty's so thick, shorty's so fly, shorty's so right. Make me lose my mind. The way she grind slow without a pool got me hot. The way she grind it, baby, real smooth got me hot. She drop it down low, she take it to the top. She drop it down low, she take it to the top. Oh yeah, you're so naughty. When you move your body, I don't think you're ready for this type of party. Feeling on that booty, that's my motivation. DJ play my song, so I can start singing. She gliding real slow, she sliding down that pole. Money feels the flow. She gliding real slow.
I'm tipping. Do you think, girl, I ain't tripping? The way she come down on that boat, it's just so different. Pound sand, fuck it, flow my what's that ticket? Real nigga tryna scope his 14 inches. Step up in it, be like these so dope, I don't do no face.
Don't forget to visit NoCupcakeZone.com or Spreaker.com to subscribe. Now back to the No Cupcake Zone podcast, hosted by Triple Black.
Yes, indeed. You are listening to No Cupcake Zone. We back in the building. Man, Pyro, we was just talking about football, man. So you just hung up the cleats.
Well, I hung it up, you know what I'm saying? It was just injuries after injuries, man. Like I said, I love football, man. That's just, it was tough. You know, I had to find something else to redirect myself and find a, second love after that. But, I would never replace it for nothing though.
Yeah, man. So, you were in high school, you ain't playing football, man. So talk about how you got into music, man. Mirror Image, like your first group.
I've always liked music, man. It was something that's always been around me. I'm at home, my mom's playing music while she cleans and all that. So that's where all the Kompa stuff come from too later on. So I was always listening to music. She was playing a lot of old school stuff. And then, I always liked music. Then I got, even with KP and all them, we kind of messed around and did a couple of talent shows when we was in middle school, so even with that, it was just something in the back, I was playing around with it. I never took it serious until I got to, I think it was like my junior year or something. I got with my dog, George, and Henry. Henry was the one that got me into music. He was already doing music with his brothers and all that. And then everybody that knows George, he likes to walk around the whole school singing. A female come up to him, he'll start singing before he even say hello to him. So being around them, and we just started, gelling about, doing music. And Henry would always push it, hey, you pretty straight, man, do this, do that. And from there, we just created a group called Mirror Image. And from there, we started doing little local talent shows. I think we did our first shows at Naples High. Did a couple shows there, then we just started going from there, taking it serious. But like my first time to the studio, Henry took me and George and Henry went to Miami, and we cut our first song, man. I was just like, I fell in love ever since then, because it was just something that we created from scratch. And then to hear to hear everything you did off that labor, off that, man, it was just something about that.
Did you guys think you guys were coloring bad?
Back then, it wasn't even a lot like that, but we was more like, see, my group is New Edition. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been, that's my group right there, New Edition. And with all the other groups that came out with the, Boys to Men, Jacket Edge and all that. So we kind of patterned ourselves. We all had our own talents. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we all put it together, and we might have looked like we were colored bad with Spanish and then with the kind of chubbier Haitian guy, and you know, it looked like it, but nah, we actually had our own sound.
Yeah?
Yeah, we actually had our own sound.
So you guys had 3 distinct personalities. Or actually it was 4, because you guys had Mikhail too, right? Yeah, later on Mikhail came on, like I said, about I think my senior year, or but he came along and he just came in and gelled at the same time. You know, I think Henry brought him along, saying he knew another person because we needed another voice we were missing something. And he came along, man, and he filled it in, and ever since then we've been rocking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, talk about Henry, man. Man, Henry was just one of those talented people, man, that just knew. When it came to music, he knew exactly how to come on a track, man. Like, he would sit there and direct all of us in the group. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, hey, Donald, do this. George, do that. Mikhail, come in like this right here. So we, knowing that none of us had experience into to read music or do all that, we knew Henry was the only one that did that. He was actually singing with his brothers and cousins and all that, doing shows already. So we kind of just let him take the lead, and he was our lead vocalist. And he was just, the man was just ahead of his time. You know what I'm saying? And he was actually, people that know him always gonna tell you that, man. Real kind dude. He wasn't no drama type of cat, man. He was always about just having fun and living life. And, you know, it's somebody that I'm always gonna say that he the one that got me into music. Taught me a lot, you know? Yeah. Yeah, man. So, were you guys like just doing talent show for the girl, or you guys were serious and making moves? Yes and no. In the beginning, I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for George too. Me and George was into it just to sing the females and have a good time. We was always the one in the clowning, not taking nothing serious, laughing. You know, when we recording, you hear me telling him something, he telling me something. We was just always clowning. Well, Henry and Mikhail were the more seasons, they were more serious. They was always, you know, trying to keep us in line and tell us, yo, we can do this, we can do that. Not until we started cutting our second or third song that when I started realizing, and I think George too, that we had something there. And you know, from there, you know, people had their own ideas on what they wanted to do. You know, like we were doing music and all that, but I think it got to a part where styles started changing, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Henry was going this way, and people that came in the industry wanted to put 2 guys over here, 2 guys over there. And that's how, from there, how I came along and doing my own stuff, and everybody else doing their own stuff. We was always together, but at the end of the day, people came in and was just trying to direct to see what would sound better. If Henry went with this, if Henry went with this person. So Henry was pretty much the piece of the whole group. You know what I'm saying? So from there, and that's how we, you know, this guy went that way, I went that way, and we all decided to just do our own thing because it was just so much, it was so different in music. I had so much in my mind that I wanted to come out because I finally got serious. At first I was playing around, but then after a while I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. Is that when you became Dante? No, actually, Dante, I think Henry gave me that name. Who was in the group? It was actually, you had Dante, you had JC, you had Kez, and you had Unique. So we created, you know, that was the group, Mirror Image. So from there,
Dante later on, I got rid of that real quick. I started noticing a lot of Dante's had a little high pitched voices.
Yeah, there were moving. There was a lot of them in Atlanta, weren't there?
Yeah, but we went to Atlanta though. We went. I forgot to tell you, we went to Atlanta. It was we actually met some great people, man. For being from a small town like Naples, to going to Atlanta, meeting some. I think we did a show with Keith Sweat at the time, and Destiny Child was there. Who else was there?
Beyonce,
Sam Salters. Yeah, the original Destiny Child was there. One was Soleil. That was with
Genuine.
Genuine. She was there, and it was just a bunch of artists that was there. At the time, we had a management that was living in Atlanta. We went up there to try to get a deal. We met up with LaFace Records and all that stuff. But at the time, it wasn't looking. I guess it wasn't what they were looking for. So that kind of put a burden on us. We got back. We were kind of sour about that.
So were they that back in the day? Who was popular? Was that Immature, or that was an invasion of the boy bands, like Boyz II Men and all those guys?
Oh yeah, Boyz II Men Boyz II Men, Jagged Edge. You had who else was out there? You had the 112s. Okay. You had all those kind of bands. That was all that was out there. Man. That was it. And you had the female bands.
The R&B thug.
We talking about the Jodeci.
Yeah, the R&B thugs.
Yeah.
Actually, that was that was an offspring of Jodeci. Them.
Who? Jagged
Edges and 112s, like those guys.
Well, I think 112 was a little softer than what people. It wasn't really that hardcore, but I mean for what you consider R&B thug. But I definitely say Jagged Edge and Jodeci just had a little bit more edge on them when it came to the R&B scene.
Yeah.
But that's who we were listening to at that time, man. So, shit, that's what was popping. In the 90s? Come on, man.
So, was there any point that you had a S-girl?
No, I was never in that stage.
And you wanted one, dog. If you could grow one, you would have got one.
No, when I was
genuine hair.
Elementary, I think I had a Duke. I never had a Cherry Curl. I think I did a Duke.
Yeah.
Big ass 4. I think I still got a picture when I went to, my parents took me to Disney World. And, I seen the big afro and they looked like them little, they were curling up a little bit at the top, so they had to be a Duke.
So you didn't want to do your hair like, Genuine?
Nah. Too hot, man. It was too hot that time. Y'all used to be hot back then.
You've been too dripping too much. Salsa.
Yeah, nah. I miss those days. Nah.
Hey, so man, you start taking music real seriously?
Music really, it still was something that I was playing with. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take it seriously until the death of Henry. You know what I'm saying? That hit all of us differently. You know what I'm saying? That hit George in his own way. That hit Mikhail in his own way. And it hit me in my own way. And the way it hit me, I just got up and I just took everything that he taught me. And I'm like, yo, you can do this. And I just started going. I moved. I was in Fort Lauderdale at the time. And I just got up and like, yo, let me go look for a studio. All right. From there, let me go look for an engine. Let me look for, somebody that can make my tracks. You know what I'm saying? Then from there, I just started networking and I just started seeing things that just coming my way. And I started recording. And after I recorded my first couple songs, I knew I had a long way to go to try to get to where I wanted. So, but it's just the fact that I had my own freedom to do what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I was so used to having a group there and there was a lot of opinions going on in the group. Like one would say this, one would say that. But at the end of the day, I'm just in the studio by myself. I just had to do what I thought felt good or sounded right. And once I got to the point that I could, I could do it like that, I just kept on doing it. Then Mikhail would come stuff together, George would come up with this and stuff. But I was really in my lane up there now. I was making a name for myself. And I started realizing this is my style. This is what I can do and what I can't do.
So what?
It just happened from there.
So what do you describe your style as?
I think I'll put a little bit of everything in my. People are like, they all talking about what's this Zoboy music. I mean, Zoboy music is.
But that's an easy cop out. This is no cupcake zone.
No,
like,
it ain't an easy cop out.
Who would you compare yourself to? What lane would you say you in?
I think if you listen to my music, I do have a little R. Kelly in me.
Okay.
New Edition. I think R. Kelly, New Edition. I pattern everything. Even with my slow music, I try to do a little Gerald Levert. Like, I'm not vocally like Gerald, but you just trying to find it's just Joe. A lot of people say I do a lot of Joe. I like Joe a lot. Right. I think in some of my music, you can hear some Joe coming out of me like that. So I just kind of pattern my music on what I'm used to listening to. Traditional R&B with a little bit of twist to it. And with a little bit of flavor, island flavor to it. So I think that's where my music came from.
All right. 90s R&B or 80s R&B?
Oh man, I gotta go 90s. I mean, that's
90s.
The 80s had some great music. Yeah, 90s.
But 80s had more like ballads.
Love you shit. Like I'm gonna die loving you type shit. That's the 80s.
Yeah. See, the 80s I would put like Keith Sweat, Levert, and 90s
early?
More like R. Kelly, Aaron Hall.
You probably say Keith Sweat late 80s and Levert late 80s, but Levert carried on to the 90s easily. You know what I'm saying? So I would say late 80s would be like After 7 and all those guys, wasn't it?
Right.
What's the other group that was bunch of groups, man, that was in the late 80s. The Troop. Who else? There was a lot of them, man. So, but I definitely, I say 90s to me, man. That's what I grew up listening,
Yeah.
90s for sure.
90. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like now who is an R&B artist? Is Chris Brown really R&B?
Yeah, Chris Brown is talented, bro. You look at it, Chris Brown is a talented dude, man. From what he's able to do from the dancing and I don't know if he writes all his songs, but the man is vocally straight too. Like you got him, you got The Dream. The Dream is doing some great things. I mean, it's hard to find like that many artists are doing how I'm used to listening to in the 90s, but you still got a few out there that still doing their thing.
But you almost have to be like a Chris Brown type in order to even be relevant, because it's not, the lines are so blurred now. I mean, who has a straight R&B song without actually having like a remix?
Well, when you say be like Chris Brown, what do you mean to be able to dance and do all that stuff?
No, the genre of music. It's like singy rap. It's not like, I'm just trying to think.
Who started that?
What's the last like power ballad that in R&B? I can't think of one. Like I was just trying to think of like August Alsina. He had a song, but that's almost like a rap song too. It's been remixed.
We'll be here all night trying to figure out who had a lasting song. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been some songs out there in the last 5 years that's been good songs. But you're looking for like to last the times, like 20 years from now, you want to be able to pop it in and be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's hard. That's hard to come across an album like that or somebody that's doing that now. Like I said, off the top of my head right now, I can't think, but I'm pretty sure there've been some songs, man.
I'm just saying like a lasting power, like you can't blur, like a song that you can't blur the lines, like a R&B song, like R. Kelly. It seems like you're ready. Like something like that without having a rapper.
Without even, of course. I mean, that's probably the actual. He probably comes to mind plenty of times. Out of all, if you're thinking about it, R. Kelly.
But he don't even make R&B songs no more.
He doesn't, but see, at the same time, he's the one that kind of brought it to where it's at now with the singing and rapping. But R. Kelly, when he first, years before that, he was just giving us nothing, but he was ahead of his time, bro, for what he was giving us. And it was great music. But I think by him doing what he did, a lot of people started like taking the easy way out of it. Oh, R. Kelly, all he's doing is singing and rapping. I can do that.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the state of music because, it's really commercialized and, people being highly successful. But there's not no true to the Gizame type records anymore. And it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know about that. It's like, for you, it's probably going to be kind of frustrating because you can't really be who you're true to. Because I don't think you can make an R&B album, straight R&B, and not have any rappers or features and have people even mess with it.
You can if you already have the, you're not trying to, because what you just said it does make sense because you want to be able to sell to different
audience. A broad audience.
You want to be able, but then nowadays it's hard to just come out with just pure R&B, but you know what? It'll take somebody like me or somebody that's not out there to be able to do that. Now cause people always want something that's new or that reminds them of something. Like there's some songs I've done, people are like, damn, that remind me back when I was in high school or middle school. That's good. But then, I have other people that are like, I try to cater to too many kind of people.
Yeah, could they ever be a 12 play again?
Oh yeah, I think so. It just gotta filter back around that way. I mean, music takes all.
But I can't really see it because you think about it. Look at all the supposedly R&B dudes like Neo. Every song that he ends up making turns out to be a pop song.
Now it is.
They all,
he's chasing
Chris Brown,
at the beginning,
they all rap songs.
What was he doing? What was he doing at the beginning? He was doing basically, Neo was doing, what's that song he had? I'm sick of love songs. He was basically doing what he wanted to do and he did a great job.
But that was a pop song.
But that's the genre of music changed. That's even with the way we record nowadays. It's even the way that you record now. Like the sound is just so, it's just so different. But I do think, give it some time, you will get somebody that comes along and give you a 12 play kind of album, man. That's just something that
I really can't see it, man, because because even the mentality of the music is totally different. It's like how you can't even talk about love anymore. You got to have like 4 hoes and throwing like money on strippers. Ain't nobody going to respect nobody saying, hey, you know what? I want to be in love.
It's going to take somebody to do that, bro. It's going to take somebody to do that. You're going to have to force feed it down your throat. It's going to be somebody that come out and do that. Who would thought? Look at not the Dream. What's that guy named? The Weeknd. He came out of nowhere, man. But that man, I've never seen nobody do that. Like Dirty Diana, like Michael did it. I mean, he didn't nail like how Michael did it, but that man did it. Damn, you ever heard that song about
no.
The Weeknd?
But he's kind of he's not even true R&B. He's more of a ratchet crackhead R&B.
I don't know what you're looking for, but I do know stuff.
Cokehead R&B. He's like an R&B dude that talks about metaphorically doing drugs. Instead of the woman, he talk about drugs.
You want an R&B record or a song that you can just, as soon as you hear it, you in the shower screaming your lungs out. So I feel you. That's the kind of R&B I grew up listening to.
Right.
But to say that it's never going to come back, I can't say that. Cause
I really can't see it coming back because the way that music is it's not, because everything that's popular is so commercial. It's Justin Bieber or nothing. Like even the producers, like if you were a big time producer, and somebody even actually said that, wouldn't you rather, sell a hot track to Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake and have them, commercialize it or give it to an artist that's not known, that's going to actually make it?
Come on, man. You know the answer to that. Because the answer to that is that it's the money. They're going to go after that because they know that artist is established already. It's established.
But how are you ever going to, bring that back if every top producer has that same mentality?
But the reason I say you could bring that back is because you got producers now that they are triple and double threats. They can produce and they can sing or they can create their own music. Right. See, a lot of kids right now are sitting behind the computer. They're little geniuses, man. They got technology is so crazy now that you got people that's making their beats and they're engineering their own stuff and they're singing. And they know how to, if you know how to place a song and put a song together, you good. That's why I'm saying the way the industry is now, the major companies, the major labels don't control it like they used to. Back then, even even before me, you had to go to talent show and hopefully like a label was there to sign you or give you. They were signing people. Nowadays, you can come already. You don't have to sign with nobody. All you got to do is pop off and get a fan base behind you. Internet.
Yeah.
If you popping, you don't need. Man, come on. For example, look at Kodak Black. Hottest thing right now in Florida. You think he's trying to run and go get a record deal? Nah. He's making too much money independently right now. For what?
Yeah, I just saw he got French Montana. Nigga, we made it.
Bruh, if a record label do come on and sign somebody right now, they want you to have everything already set up for them already. Oh, how's your numbers? What's this and that? You got a SoundCloud, you got this, you got iTunes, or they want you already already ready for them to just go ahead and market you out there and just give you some shitty ass deal, and here you go. You stuck with them for like 3-4 albums. And here you go. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these kids, a lot of these upcoming artists now, they smarter now. They like, there's so much money into it. Like you can go into different genres. You can just go ahead and just do a song and send it to commercials or sell it to somebody overseas, or just like, what, I can get booked. This club out here, I could bring 500 people to this club.
Yeah.
Give me 2-3 stacks. I'll do you a show. And you got a World Star Hip Hop. You throw your song on World Star Hip Hop, you guarantee to have over 50,000 views. Whether they like it or they don't like it. All that is good publicity.
Yeah. You're right about that.
All over the place. Yeah, that's how it is, Regardless of what somebody's saying right now about people that put their stuff on there. Oh man, I'm scared. Nah, dog. You just gotta go and do it. You're guaranteed views and plays. It's all about the numbers now. Something like World Star, something like Dot Piff, what else? My Mixtape. You got your stuff on that. You're gonna get listeners, man. It's all about how good of a product you have.
Yeah, like this podcast. It's all about the numbers. And you guys go to nocupcakezone.com and make sure to subscribe to me.
Exactly. Yeah. Same with me. I'm gonna put my plug in, man. Like you really, check me out, man. Look up Pyro, man. I really got some decent music. Y'all come check it out, support it. You like it, you like it. You don't, hey, whatever. That's how I tell anybody, man. I need 4 minutes of your time. Lend me your ear for 4 minutes. If you don't like the music, man, move on. If you like it, let me know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it is. Like I support you. I support your and everything you do because I believe in it.
Yeah. Hey, Pyro, man. So what you got going on, man, right now, man? What direction are you going, man?
Right now, I just kind of stumbled into the Kompa. That's Haitian industry right now with music. Because the numbers are going crazy for me. People really appreciate it. So I just felt like let's go ahead and put that extra the extra sound to what I've been doing with my R&B. So I just been pretty much transitioning over to that, but I'm still doing my traditional R&B stuff. It's just that, put a live band behind me. I mean, I'm in talks right now of maybe joining a band and doing what I got to do because it brings a different element to the sound. So
yeah,
keep my fingers crossed, see what the next move is. But we're moving forward though, trying to dropping these songs out there.
Is your new mixtape called Banan Peze avec Zabuka?
Nah. What you say? But we do eat, like I said, we keep plugging that. We eat Zabuka with everything.
How about Pain avec Café? Is that what your new mixtape called?
Pain avec Café, yeah. Early in the morning, you gotta have you some Haitian bread. It's gotta be that. When you say pain, the real hard ones, when your mom comes from Miami, the flea market and all that, bring it home, those kind of pain, the hard bread. But it's soft, but it's just, you dip that in the coffee, you good.
Boy, fresh off the boat. Fresh, Haitian fresh, man.
All day.
Hey, man. You got anything that you got to plug, man? Any upcoming stuff, man? I know you're doing some, you're in talks about, going to do a band, you're going to start wearing, tight pants and you're going to change your name to Donald, Joseph.
Be Pyro, aka Donald Joseph. Don't you get to that band stage?
Well, I tell you what, man. If you do that, you're gonna
ran off on the floor twice.
You're gonna run off on the plug. Get that money.
No, man. I'd never do that, man. But it's just a whole new. It's just something I'm looking forward to. I'm not saying it's just maybe I might have my own band. It's all depending what goes with that, man. Like I just feel like right now, I just need a different sound that's coming out, man. I need some live sounds coming out from Pyro. And we're still gonna be doing the traditional thing that I've been doing. We're just gonna mash up the both sounds and create something cool, you know what I'm saying? But, like I say, man, if everybody out there listening, man, if you got some time, just go to my SoundCloud. I can give you you can put in Pyro Joseph, PYROJOSEPH. I will pop up. There's about at least 13 songs. You can check them out. Leave a little comment, man. Let me know what's good. Or you can reach me on Facebook, Pyro Joseph, and YouTube. I'm all over YouTube. Got videos and all that. Check me out. Give me a grade or something, man. That's we're gonna continue to do good work.
So what we gotta stay tuned for? Any new features, new songs, new mixtape coming out right now?
Well, new mixtape's coming out. It's one I actually didn't come up with a name yet. We're still working on the name. But first one we came up with, Gotta Let Her Know would have been the original name. But since I've been putting so many new songs, I keep adding new songs to the album, man. So as of right now, it's going to be a mixture of what you've been hearing, the R&B, and then with the new sound of the Kompa that I'm blending them in. So, maybe the best of both worlds. I don't know, but that should be coming out real soon. Probably a couple weeks after Easter. I'll have it. See me. I'll have a copy for you. Your local stores. I have them everywhere, man. I'm gonna flood the city with this one. I'm gonna flood it. How you said in the beginning, you ain't asking no more. You taking.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to just start stealing the people's ears right quick. Plug that shit right in there. Check this out. I'm actually pretty good.
Yeah, you got to give me a chance.
It's actually pretty good.
I tell you what, man. I'm gonna be blood raw with you, man. When I actually didn't really ever listen to your stuff, man. It was the first song I ever heard was I was like slizzard one night. And I saw that video that you did with Steve Woods and J Baby and Zoness. I was like,
oh, get it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, whatever, man. It's probably just another rapper, wasting his money and making whack ass shit. And I gave your shit a chance.
There's a difference. That's it. There's a difference, though. What you just said, it is a lot of these cats out here that doing music, making it look bad for a lot of other people that's really, I'm not saying they bad. It's just that, to me, my family and my well-being is first. I always want to let everybody know that. Like, I'm always going to be a working man, take care of my family, make a successful living for them. Music is something extra. Now, whenever music takes over, where I can make more money doing music instead of working, best believe I'm out of there. Just to give you a note, 'cause people always think that, you know, 'cause a lot of dudes out here, they rappers or they singers, but they ain't really taking care of home, or not saying all of them, but you know, that's, people have that perspective, they have that thing in their head about people that's doing artists out in the small cities, you know, locally. It ain't like that. Some people really genuinely love to do music, and they just, as long as you're taking care of your business, man, you got some money, go spend some money in the studio and still follow your dreams, go for it. Feel me?
Yeah. Definitely, man. All right, man. So, we have a lot of lost people right now, man. Like a lot of lost souls, man. And you know what? I got to give you props, dog. You know, you've been somewhat a mentor to me, you know, through this process of doing a podcast. I know I can always give you a call and you'll give me some good sound advice and stuff, man. What kind of game you can give to the youth right now, man? Especially, you know, any expiring artists or just in the youth in general, man. What can you give? What's some advice you can give?
The youth right now, I mean, I know a lot of people speaking up on it right now because it's getting out of hand. Like I've always been the person to tell you that, me, including yourself and a lot of people that we grew up with, I think this just try a little harder to reach out to them because we don't have that many big brothers. I don't think they had that many big brothers like how we had it. You know what I'm saying? I used to be running around in town. There's a couple of niggas that stopped me and told me, yo, you're young blood, you know, love man, you know, you can do this, try this, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They never like try to tell you what not to do, but they always give you if you're going to do something, they're going to give you the right advice of doing it a better way. I think if we do that, that can at least get them to understand that it's more than just, you know what I'm saying, getting this and because this new generation, they rather take. They want it now. They don't want to wait. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That if it just caused me to just go ahead and get rid of you right now, all my problems will go away. Let me just do it that way. No, it ain't the way, man. They're not thinking anymore. So as for one that want to be artists or doctors or want to be some kind of successful in the near future, man, just focus, man. Don't let, right now you got the outside world is pulling you in thinking that this is how it is, man. They're getting sold the wrong kind of dreams right now.
Yeah.
They're not fighting for their dreams no more. They just feel like, oh, if I can just go the easy, they're going the easy way around it to get where they got to get.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Yeah,
they're going the easy way. And it's sad. And that's everything in life. If you're doing it the easy way, you're never gonna know how it feels to lose or how it feels to really actually complete something that you've been struggling to do. If you just go the easy way with it, you know what I'm saying? It's just how you doing it. You took your time. You started off, you might have got maybe 10 listeners. Now you barking into 2,000 listeners for every time you drop something out. Yeah. That shit makes you feel good. And I've seen you talking about you went off on a plug a couple times with some of your little Facebook stuff because you felt good about it. You reached a certain number.
Yeah, the goals, man. Yeah. I mean, it feels so good to hit a goal, like especially when you put a number in front and you hit that goal, you know.
It feels so good to see a young and coming out of the same place we came from and they're doing something. That's how I want everybody else to feel. You can change somebody's life. Like you asked me, what can I tell her? There's nothing I can tell a young nigga anymore. My main focus is I'm focusing on the older dudes to go back into the community, man. Yeah. You don't have to help every kid out, but pick somebody you feel like got potential. Don't let them use you for an example, bro. Like, you know, some of y'all that can't get a job because of your past stuff that you did. Use yourself as an example. Hey, man, you do this right here, you're going to end up like this, man. But if you are going to be out here doing dirt, don't you do it this way? Or try to I can't stress that anymore, man.
Yeah, give some game. Give some game.
I can't, you know, but shout out to everybody that's really trying, though. Like I said, you got some of the guys that's out there helping mentor the Naples Gators, man. Shout out to D. You got Junior Denson doing his thing. You got DeMar and Tyrone, them, Boss. I mean, Renzo and all them over there doing their thing. The Hurricane. I like seeing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing people, you know, and some of the, especially the ladies that's going through it by raising these kids on their own, man. As black men, we gotta do better. There's too many single mothers out there. You feel what I'm saying?
Way too many, man.
Dog, a lot of these dudes you grew up with, a lot of them didn't have their fathers in their life. Why would you want to do the same thing for your kids?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, I have a little one coming, and I can't imagine, you know, I mean, I can't sit here and judge, you know, some of these guys because I haven't been there, but I just can't see it in my eyes doing anything like that. Being away from it.
You don't see it because it ain't going to happen because you don't see that. Not on your watch, right? Not on your watch.
I don't care if I have to scrap, claw, you know, but it's an example that my father set for me and my mom set for me. You know, they came from a third world country and made it and basically with nothing. And look how I came out. So that gives me all the confidence I need.
Of course. And I can't stress this anymore though. Like I would never change everything that I've been through. I won't change it because that's who I am right now today. That's what made me who I am. Like, you know, going through the struggles of being a Haitian. I'm born in Haiti, raised here, to go through the stuff that we went through to get some respect. Now I see that everybody's, they respecting the Haitian. We all over the place, but at the same time, from what I see, a lot of the youth, the Haitian youth is they're kind of losing their way too. Yeah. You being an OG is like, you finally got the respect that you want, but now you kind of reversing the racism now. I'm be real with you. It's like, if you ain't Haitian now, like, you know, like the Haitians are doing some of the Americans like how they were doing us when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying?
I do feel that, and it's kind of sad.
It takes somebody to say that, and I've seen that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And we got some vagabonds, and that's and I say that strategically because we, as Haitian people, are losing a lot of the edge that we used to have. You know. It used to be like you look at a Haitian person as hardworking. And I'm not saying that, you know, Americans are lazy or anything like that, but that used to be like the perception of us, that we're hardworking.
That's what your parents told you, right? I'm not even gonna, my mom probably be laughing right now if she listens to this. My mom and dad told me when I first came here. Not no knock to anybody out there, but that was just what, if everybody thought it was just the Americans that was kind of racist or the Haitians, nah, Haitians was racist too. My parents told me off rip, I don't want you to be like so and so and so and so out here doing that. Cause what they saw with their own eyes coming from a third world country. And they put that in me to go ahead and go to school. Even school wasn't for me, but they always, you know, not to say they would go and just bash them all day, but one of the main thing they would always tell me, I don't want you to end up, they didn't say every American, but just the ones that they saw that wasn't really up to no good. You know what I'm saying? It was up to no good. So now to see it that we finally got the respect that we want, everybody around here is so this, so that, and it's finally going. But now I'm seeing the little youth taking it way overboard. They forgetting their roots. They forgetting what made us be who we are. Like, I used to be a part, if I ain't know you, bro, and you told me you was Haitian, nigga, if I got a 3-bedroom, you can come to my house sleep whenever you want. There was no question asked because you Haitian, I'm Haitian. That was just the understanding that we have for each other. Nowadays, there's so many sneakiness and so many this and that going on with the game. Like, it's like these kids are so lost, out of touch and all that. They referring to go ahead and doing the same thing that was being done to us when we was young. Right. Now they're like, oh, you a yank guy, man. Now you're looking at them like, nah, man, we can't revert that like that no more. We already went through that, man. We all united now. Let's stay united and make something happen. We know who we got to go against now.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all got Donald Trump finna come.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, you think Donald Trump gonna care if you Haitian? And
come on, man.
Nah, you the same. On, man. He don't care if you're Dominican. He don't care if you just got a little bit of cream in your coffee.
That's That's why I'm the way that I am, though. I ain't throwing no shades at nobody. I've been through it. And I was brought up around some of the realest people in our times. And it's some that's for whatever now for Haitian that wasn't for them back then. I'm not afraid to say that. Right. Vice versa. So let's just go ahead and, you know, I appreciate all the guys that you've talked to that every time they got on here, they're sitting them a positive thing, trying to guide us back into something that's where we all can be around each other and make this work, man. But now we just, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah.
We got to do better, bro.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, man. Hey, man, but it's been real, man. Gotta get to bed. Too, man, got a long day tomorrow. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
You been cut it off, didn't you?
Nah, I ain't cut it off.
You did a long day. Now you get ready to round it up. Wife calling you. Gotta go rub that belly.
Yeah, I gotta go rub that belly. She already gave me coupe. Yeah.
I'm sure, like.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. All right, man.
Like I said, I'm gonna have some tickets for you, man. Whenever I'm doing a show, man, you know, I got you front row and stuff and all that.
Yeah. Hey, man, but we finna leave this podcast, man. Introduce this new Kompa track that we got, man. Yeah. How did you think of it, man? Send us off,
man.
Bro.
Look, y'all check out this new Kompa track that I just released, man. It's called Tell Me. It's, you know, real nice, laid back. Something for y'all to vibe to. Kompa. By your boy Pyro. Or AKA Donald Joseph.
All right, man. Make sure you guys go to Spreaker.com and also No Cupcake Zone and subscribe to my podcast, man. Tell me. All right, man. Be easy, bro.
All right.
Make sure to tune in next week for our all-new episode of the No Cupcake Zone podcast. Don't forget to go to NoCupcakeZone.com to subscribe to this podcast.
Called me up, so I came to see you. Said you've been awake all night. It hurts me deep inside when I see you crying. Whatever's wrong, I'll make it right. If you understand how you should know that my love is real. Tell me, what do you want me to do? My love is always there for you. So tell me, what do you want me to do? Tell me. There was times when I didn't show it, just how much I care for you. So don't keep saying it's too late to take it over, baby. After all, what we've been through. Oh, girl, I'm begging you, I'm down on my knees. Don't walk away, baby, please don't leave me. No, tell me, what do you want me to do? Love is always there for you.
baby. I wanna touch that pretty little body, baby. I wanna talk a little dirty to you, baby.